Hello there. Today we'll be doing copy list with random pointers. This is a pretty nice problem where we will be creating a brand new copy of a linked list that has a next node and a random node. So let's think about a regular linked list copy. So what happens when we have a regular linked list copy? We set current to head. Basically, we have 1 points to 2 points to 3. And basically what happens is that we need to create a brand new item. Let's say current 2. So, or dummy head. Let's create a dummy head. And that's equal to, let's say, a random node. And yes, so what happens here is now that dummy head, so while current equals current dot next, and dummy head, well, let's see, current 2 equals, so current 2 is equal dot next is equal to cur, and current 2 equals current, no, does not equal cur dot cur, it equals cur value, and we create the node. So now we have current 2 dot next, and we have node, and we have current equals current dot next, and current 2 equals current 2 dot next. And with that, we have created a copy, a deep copy of this item here, which basically is without random pointers at this point. So let me show you just in a moment and run through this code. So this is our regular current, and this is our current 2. So we set c2.next is equal to this brand new node 1, and we moved it forward, and then we moved this item current forward, and we just kept on creating until current was no longer anything at all, and we were done. Then we can return dummy head dot next. However, in this particular problem, we have to assign the random pointer to these items, and we can't assign the random pointer to any of these things because we have to seek for it, and that will take n times n time seeking for this item, looking for the value, and there might be duplicate values as well. So that's going to be a problem. Okay, so that's not going to work. This is, we have to do something completely different. And that something is to create a hash map. So instead of writing code like this, we have a hash map that will store the first item and will point to our second item. We'll point to our new node of 1, right? This in this new node of 1, we create a new item called new node of 2, and 3 new node of 3. When we create these items, what this allows us to do is we can look at the first item, we can grab this item and point it to another item that this hash map has. So we have this hash random and hash next. Next is going to be of 1 is going to be 2, right? A hash map of 2. So what's going to happen is that this will now point to this value of 2, and this item right here, say this randomly points to 3, and we can point this item to randomly 3, and that way we can have our pointing system line up and everything. All right, let me show you this in practice. So first things first, let's create a hash map, and we're going to set items to none and none because there might be items where there is none. Okay, so let's set current to equal to head, and while current is the same thing, we're going to keep moving current equals current next. But before that, what we're going to do is create a brand new item of cur equals a new node of let's say cur dot value. With that, we are done with the first round, and we reset the current back to head, and we go again with cur. But this time around, what we're gonna do is hash map at cur dot next is going to be equal to hash map at current dot next, as well as hash map at this particular item current dot random is equal to hash map at current dot random, like we've said. And now we can move our current equals current dot next, and we keep repeating this process until our hash map is done. Then we can return the hash map at the head pointer, and that will be our first item here, because that's what head is. And we'll return this, and we are done with this particular problem. Great. Not too difficult. As long as you know the trick to this particular problem, which is to use the hash map. And we were able to think about that pretty quickly when we found out that we will not be able to do this quickly, or well, it's not even quickly. It's not possible through the usual dummy head method. Rather, we have to use the hash map method. And that's what we've done. And that's how we got our solution. So, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. Want more videos, check the link in the description below. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.